What is going on, everybody? Back at it again, boy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Today, I was like, I don't feel like doing that video today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like ass. I'm gonna do it anyway, bro. But I didn't know what I know what I wanted to do. I was like, I was gonna do Moro, but I was like, damn, Mondo music shit. Damn. But I was like, oh shit, Garth. Not Garth. Garth? Okay. So Carthu nigga, I still don't know his name. Carth. There we go. Dojo. There we go. he did the entire, you know what I'm saying, thing for Moro and Granola. So I might do Granola too to refresh my memories in that arc too, bro. Because it's been crazy. It's been like what, over like a year? It's ridiculous. I need more, bro. Oh my god, how long are we gonna stay on hiatus, man, for the manga, bro? But now it's like, what's going on? Like, are we gonna go past Z? You know what I'm saying? The shit with Oob and whatnot. Or are they gonna try to squeeze like one, like, I don't know, like mini story and then go past Z? Feel me? Because I want them to go past Z. I just want them to do it. That way, a whole new world. You don't know what the hell about to happen now. You feel me? But anyway, I digress. Moral arc, W's. You feel me? Cool shit. I just hate how, you know, the ending. Merus. It's like, I just hate how they wrote, like, for the how they wrote the angels, man. Like, they can't do shit. Like, they can't do nothing. Or like, you feel me? Anyway, I'm rambling. Hit it up with a like, man. Comment down below and subscribe. We're road to 3K, so you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Probably go on Patreon, Twitch, and again, I'll link in the description down below. Feel me? Got the Garth. I keep saying Garth. What the fuck am I thinking about? Cause it's not Garth, it's Carth. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about somebody. I don't know. But anyway, oh shit, W ratio. Damn. Anyway, I'll dive on in, bro.
You'd expect them to. Vegeta asks about Ultra. The Moro arc starts after the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Though we don't see those events in the manga, just assume it's basically the same as the movie. Goku and Vegeta are training and talking about never fighting together again, and doing all the other flirting you'd expect them to. Vegeta asks about Ultra Instinct, but Goku
says that shit all the time, and he still does it.
Time since the Tournament of Power. Their date gets interrupted by a call from Mr. Satan.
He said
he's being kidnapped, so he needs Goku.
He says their date. He said their date. Yeah, you ain't lying.
And Vegeta's help. Goku tells Vegeta he'll teleport them both over, but Vegeta acts like a tsundere and says that he'll just fly there himself. Goku arrives first and handles the kidnappers. Vegeta gets there shortly after, but lets Goku handle it. One of the kidnappers hears Mr. Satan say Goku and Vegeta's names. He seemingly knows who they are and proceeds to effortlessly speed blitz both of them, defeating them both with a stun gun. He tells the others to take Goku and Vegeta as well.
Again, I gotta say another video. The speed blitz, I get. The stun gun, hell nah.
So with that, the kidnappers leave Earth. When the Saiyans wake up,
that's the Dragon Ball writing for you, though.
Find out the kidnappers are actually the Galactic Patrol. The one who knocked out Goku and Vegeta is called Merus, and he's the #1 Galactic Patrol agent. He explains they kidnapped Buu because they need the Great Lord of Lords who slumbers inside of him. Apparently, 10 million years ago, 5 million years before Buu absorbed the Great Lord of Lords, there was a battle with the
old ass
Planet
niggas,
Eater
bro.
Moro. The Great Lord of Lords thought they had no chance of winning, so he gambles it all on locking away the Planet Eater's magic. It costs him his god power, but it works, and the Galactic Police, the predecessors to the Galactic Patrol, take Moro into custody since he was conveniently.
And I said that, and I said in another video too. The Galactic Patrol been around for that long too. It's crazy, bro. 10 million years, bro. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know what the fuck happened between then and now. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I'm just curious about. Who was the previous god of destruction for Merus? Feel me? Just, you know.
Strong to be killed. Even after 10 million years, he's still alive, and even worse, some of his magic has returned, so he was able to escape from prison. Unfortunately, Buu is sleeping when they need him for the 10th time this year, so it's impossible to reach the Great Lord of Lords at the moment. Goku says
L writing, bro.
And Vegeta reluctantly agrees.
It's a Dragon Ball writing, bro.
He's more interested in Merus, who seems far too powerful for a normal Galactic Patrol agent. So Goku and Vegeta are temporarily inaugurated into the Galactic Patrol, Patrol, and they get some cool logos on their outfits. We get a bit sidetracked by the Macarini gang, led by Pasta, who stole a train transporting an explosive material. It somehow feels like filler in a manga. The most important thing here is that this confirms to Vegeta that Merus is just far too fast and powerful to be an ordinary Galactic Patrol officer. Once they return to the Galactic Patrol HQ, they find Moro's location. Goku begins to sense in the direction he's headed, but Moro can tell that Goku is searching for him. Even scarier, Moro's ki feels like the screams of a lot of people. Since he's a planet eater, his power is literally a mass of slaughtered souls, which is kinda edgy, but not too edgy, so it's pretty cool. On Moro's ship, he says to his ally Cranberry that they're being searched for. However, he can't stand any more than that himself, as it takes a lot out of him. Cranberry is an ex-Frieza soldier who was captured by the Galactic Patrol. He escaped with Moro and told Moro about the Namekian Dragon Balls that would allow him to regain his magic. All Cranberry asks for himself is a single wish, to which Moro agrees. Our heroes also figure out that Moro's destination is New Namek. Goku and Vegeta teleport to New Namek before Moro can touch down, and this time they even hold hands. Merus was too distracted by his shipping dreams coming true to warn them not to confront Moro.
Just touch his shoulder, bro. Just do this. That's all you gotta do, bro. Problem solved, bro. This nigga hold out his hand. I'm not touching that. Nigga, touch his shoulder, bro. Just touch his shoulder. Yeah, I'm saying. Problem solved, big bro.
When they arrive on Namek, they warn the Namekians, so they start to run away with the Dragon Balls. After they leave, Moro's ship lands, and he exits. He tries to eat a Namekian child named
I thought he was going to do that shit too, because I forgot.
Saves him, talking about his troubled past with the Namekians as he does. This is actually really cool to see Vegeta's regret towards the man he used to be. So Vegeta says he wants to handle Moro himself and turns Super Saiyan. He charges in, but Moro is easily able to handle Super Saiyan Vegeta, so...
Why would you do that to me, bro? Why would you do that, bro? I am the storm that is a cut.
Vegeta turns Super Saiyan God. Now it's starting to look like Vegeta will win, but Moro still has more power to show himself in the form of his magic. Goku mentions that they know he eats life energy, and Moro compliments them for not being entirely ignorant. Then, as Moro lifts his hands, energy begins to spew outward from New Namek. Moro explains that instead of just eating the planet's life energy, he can manipulate it into the form of attacks. Vegeta tries his best, but after finding out that this attack costs Moro no stamina, he says he can't win. He asks Moro what his goals are, and after some convincing, Moro reveals that he's after the Dragon Balls, and he wants to use them to regain his former strength. And that's all Vegeta needed to hear. He calls Moro rotten scum that's worth killing for sure. Vegeta quickly turns Super Saiyan Blue and begins to easily beat Moro. Everything is going well until Goku starts to notice something is wrong. Moro forms a huge ball with Namek's life energy. Vegeta says it's useless, but Moro doesn't use it to attack. Instead, he eats it and gains a massive power-up as a result. Vegeta thinks that Moro's power-up isn't nearly enough and tries to transform to face him again. But Vegeta can't even turn Super Saiyan. Not only can Moro absorb a planet's energy, but he takes energy from the life forms on the planet as well. Goku jumps in to help Vegeta, but neither of them have enough energy to handle Moro now. Goku feels bad for the Namekians, but he knows they can't stay there, so he grabs Vegeta to teleport away. But Goku doesn't even have enough ki for instant transmission, which I think is a first for the series. With no escape, Moro grabs the two Saiyans and takes a large portion of their life energy. The Planet Eater is shocked to find their energy restored his body to a far more youthful state. With Vegeta and Goku, Moro and Cranberry begin to hunt the Dragon Balls. Back at the Galactic Patrol HQ,
W design though. W fucking design for Moro, man.
That Goku and Vegeta's life signatures were detected on New Namek. They were actually saved by Eska and Elder Mori, though they were unconscious for 3 whole days. Luckily for them, Moro is taking his sweet time collecting the Dragon Balls because plot, I guess? So he only has 3 Dragon Balls as of now. The Namekians have a plan though. Their greatest warriors started assimilating in order to defend their world. Dozens of Namekians merge into one, and the resulting warrior flies directly at Moro. But without even looking at him, Moro impales the Namekians' greatest savior. easily killing him. Vegeta realizes that Moro is using the villagers to find the Dragon Balls, but right as he figures that out, Moro learns to sense the Dragon Balls directly because plot. I mean because his magic, of course. So hiding the final Dragon Ball just isn't an option anymore. Goku and Vegeta sense Moro approaching, and even on the brink of death themselves, they power up to face him one final time, knowing they'll likely die. But before they can, another ship shows up behind Moro's, and on top of it is Merus. He shoots down Moro's ship, and he uses a net specifically designed to trap Moro. It still won't hold the Planet Eater for long, though, so their true plan begins, and Boo is dropped from the ship as well.
Get your big ass up, bro.
The Galactic Patrol were able to bring out the memories of the great Lord of Lords. Moro and Boo begin to get angry at each other as they reminisce. Moro breaks out of the netting, and the battle begins. With the memories of the great Lord of Lords and Boo's unique physical abilities, it seems like he can actually win this. Even Moro's energy absorption doesn't work, and it seems like Boo got a power-up from having the memories awakened. Merus tells him to seal away Moro's magic, but as he begins to, the sky turns dark. Cranberry has collected the final Dragon Ball. Before Goku and Vegeta can intervene, Cranberry wishes back Moro's full magical abilities. After getting his power back, he flies towards Purunga and kills Cranberry. Moro wanted a second wish after all, and since Cranberry used the first one to heal himself, that left nothing for the ex-Frieza soldier. To be fair, he does eat people's souls, so he's not the most trustworthy guy. When Goku finally catch him, Moro has already made his
look at him
fighting what the second one was. He then tells them that he has no need to fight anymore.
I forgot what that was.
Suppressing his ki.
I forgot. Damn, bro, I really forgot.
Merus catch up with them, and Boo quickly heals everyone that's still alive. Meanwhile, Moro begins to eat the entirety of planet Namek. After healing everyone, Boo's face changes to the Great Lord of Lords face. He says he'll swap places with Boo until Moro is defeated. With that, Goku, Vegeta, and the Great Lord of Lords teleport to Moro for the final confrontation. Moro uses illusions to buy himself time while he absorbs the energy of Namek from outer space, a place where Vegeta and Goku can't reach him. So the Great Lord of Lords goes on his own. It's immediately clear, though, that Moro is stronger than the Great.
Bro, this white bro, they have God key, bro. Look at them niggas. They got look, two blue gods, bro. Why, bro? Just write that in, bro. They could just be in space now, bro. And let's just say these why they didn't do it before, cause they didn't think they could. You feel me? We tell them niggas. Oh my God.
Lords, so the weird abilities of Boo don't matter anymore. The Great Lord
like imagine the fights we could be having.
Magic,
oh my God.
Moro calls his bluff, saying he doesn't have the God power required to unleash that ability anymore. As Moro beats him down, there's a memory that appears to the Lord of Lords. It's the end of the Boo saga where Goku kills Kid Boo. And now the Great Lord of Lords understands that Kid Boo had his God powers. Moro saw the memories as well. Now he's even more confident that no one can challenge him. Meanwhile, Merus asks,
Kid Boo had his God powers? Kid Boo had God key? Lord have mercy. So wait, so I think that was a thing too back in the day too when this first was going on. Monthly. So if he's already reincarnated, but does that little motherfucker got God key? See what I'm saying? I need these niggas. I need them to go past Z, bro. I need them to go past Z. I don't know if they're gonna retcon the ending or whatever the fuck, but go past Z, bro. I need this.
Goku and Vegeta if they're sure they're stronger than Moro, and Vegeta says, magic aside, yes. Merus then puts on a spacesuit and says he'll get Moro back to planet Namek so they can fight him. With the help of the Great Lord of Lords, Merus is able to distract Moro and teleport him back to Namek. Goku and Vegeta teleport over as well and confront Moro again, but this time at full power. Moro laughs at them for thinking they can win since they forgot about the second wish. It's revealed that Moro wished for every Galactic Patrol prisoner to be released. Side note, waiting a month on a massive cliffhanger only to find out he wished for prisoners to be released was super underwhelming. Remember, Jocko could handle most of these guys himself. Anyway, the prisoners arrive on Namek just in time to facilitate Moro's escape. He empowers an army of them to battle Goku and Vegeta, and while they're easily beaten even with the power-up, Moro is slowly draining Goku and Vegeta's energy along with Namek's. It eventually eventually gets so bad that they can't transform at all. Merus and Jocko jump in to help the Saiyans and the Great Lord of Lords retreat.
Help them Blitz,
When Goku
you feel
is
me?
ready to teleport them
You're
all
under
away,
arrest.
Vegeta
The
goes on a rant about
Galactic
not liking
PD.
weird techniques for some reason, and then goes off on his own. Goku and the others return to the Galactic Patrol HQ, and Vegeta steals Agent Iriko and his ship and tells him to go to Yardrat, the planet with all the weird techniques.
Hold up. All right, you bet.
Still down for most of what's happening to Vegeta this arc, but it's tough to get behind how weird this juxtaposition feels, especially when the paneling frames his main motivation as Goku and not Moro. Anyway, a few days pass and the prisoners go on a rampage around the universe, specifically finding planets for Moro to consume.
There you go.
And Merus
I'm
are
be him.
concerned at how Moro is growing even more powerful, and Merus says their odds of victory are now virtually 0. Goku asks even if Merus was fighting seriously. Goku throws a serious punch at Merus and he dodges it easily, which seems to prove Goku's theory. Goku asks to spar with Merus and Merus agrees. They go into a training room and face off. Goku seemingly can't land a hit even after turning Super Saiyan 3, so before they destroy the training room, Goku asks Merus to train him. Merus agrees and says he knows just the place. Meanwhile, the Macarini gang are doing their own thing while pretending to work for Moro. They even remember Jocko talking about Earth before they got captured, so Earth is now a target for the forces of Moro.
Don't go there, y'all.
The train section was important after all. At the
Don't
same
go there,
time,
y'all. Don't go
Vegeta
there.
has finally
Y'all not built for
arrived
that.
on
Don't go to
Yardrat.
Earth.
He's greeted by the Yardratians, which is what they're called in the manga, but I'm just gonna call them Yardrats because that's easier to say.
Facts.
Who types. This is done to canonize both the anime design and the Toriyama design for their race, since they were never seen in the original manga. Pretty smart, actually. They apparently heard about Vegeta from Goku in the past, and most strangely, they say Goku defeated the Ginyu Force on their planet. I guess that means there were more Ginyus than the main 5 we saw on Namek. Vegeta then meets Elder Paibara, the Yardrat that taught Goku instant transmission, and will be the one to teach Vegeta what they call spirit control, a way to use your ki in order to use techniques like these. A few days after that, Goku and Merus leave the Galactic Patrol HQ to begin their training.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, don't give me any type of powers, bro, because I'm gonna be training like the crackhead, bro.
Terrible has happened to the Namekians. His worries are interrupted when he senses the Macarini gang approaching Earth and goes to investigate them. They shoot at him immediately, but he's too fast and is quickly able to handle them all. At the same time, Bulma meets up with Dende to tell him that Jocko wants to recruit Piccolo into the Galactic Patrol. Bulma then calls Jocko again, and they learn about Moro, the prisoners, and the fate of Planet Namek. Unfortunately, as Dende realizes the Macarini gang are involved, Piccolo has already decided to let them go. Dende quickly tells him to stop them, and he does, but not before Pasta could report back to Moro about Earth and its energy. Moro decides to send a stronger scouting team to confirm it's actually worth his time. As they make their way, Goku and Merus continue their training. Merus explains the true nature of Ultra Instinct and how to trigger it. You can't simply be calm, but you have to remain calm in the face of an overwhelming shock to your emotions. After saying the technique by name, it's confirmed that Goku was right about Merus. After their talk, Merus takes Goku into a place similar to the Room of Spirit and Time on Earth, except this one only passes 3 days inside for every 1 day outside. Now, the real training begins. You'd think Goku would tell Merus about the one on Earth so they could get more time to train, but it's not even brought up as an option, so moving on, I guess. Back on Earth, they tried to gather all of Earth's greatest warriors, but only Krillin was available. They'll have to make do, since 3 stronger prisoners made their way to Earth through a portal that was made by an android called 7-3. This android is able to copy the abilities of others for 30 minutes by grabbing their necks. The portal he made was one such ability. Without hesitation, 7-3 is able to grab Piccolo's neck and copy his abilities as well, even after being warned by Jocko. Krillin goes to help Piccolo, but Yumba drags him into a fight instead.
Watch them
Things are
cankles.
seeming bad for Earth's fighters here. Krillin is struggling with Yumba, Jocko is barely holding on against Shirameka, and Piccolo has to deal with fighting a copy of himself with infinite stamina. It's
also being
That's when Gohan arrives. As the strongest fighter currently on the planet, Gohan is easily
do?
handling 7-3. Right as Gohan is about to finish off 7-3, his copy of Piccolo runs out, and he switches to a stored copy. This one is Moro. With the ability to absorb energy, he only targets the 4 fighters in front of him, and now they have no chance of winning. As they begin to reach the brink of death, Piccolo tells the prisoners that even if they fall today, Goku and Vegeta will come back to Earth and finish them off. This intrigues Moro, since the idea of Goku and Vegeta returning to Earth stronger than ever could lead to the greatest meal in the universe. So he has 7-3 and the others retreat for now. They say they'll return to Earth in 20 Earth days, but Jocko is able to buy them more time. They have 2 months in total until Moro and the prisoners return to Earth. Merus
you got a time skip?
The 2 months that they have, meaning they only have 6 months to train in the time chamber, so they get back to it immediately. However, they're being watched by Whis, who's visiting the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest explains that Merus is an angel in training. He was dispatched to Universe 7 in order for him to broaden his perspective. Angel law prohibits angels from acting in a biased manner, hence why they aren't allowed to truly fight and only
sucks ass. Let this be in DC or Marvel, bro. So like you never gonna see like Whis ever crash the fuck out, bro. Unfortunate. Like why? Oh my god. Anyway.
Train. Whis vouches for Merus, saying he hasn't broken any angel laws yet and that he'll keep an eye on his younger brother. The Grand Priest agrees and wishes Whis luck, as he doesn't want to lose an angel. On Yardrat, Vegeta and Iriko have no contact with the Galactic Patrol, so they know nothing about what's happened on Earth. So Vegeta just continues his training without knowing the time limit Earth has. He's already managed to learn basic spirit control, so now it's time to learn the abilities of Yardrat. Paibara is about to teach him instant transmission, which is considered a basic technique, but then some of Moro's forces land on Yardrat. Vegeta goes to handle it, but his power has already grown far larger than he ever expected. A blast he intended to just destroy a communicator with instead blasted away and abandoned Yardrat City. As he defeats the prisoners, they mention that Earth is the next target for Moro, though they don't tell him about the 2-month wait. Thankfully, Vegeta can sense Earth from Yardrat and knows that
like a Zarbon nigga, huh? Oh yeah, like a Zarbon species.
Vegeta can sense Earth from Yardrat and knows that Moro isn't there yet, so he has time to continue his training. However, he has to kick it into high gear, skipping the basics and going straight for the technique that can beat Moro. Moro can sense how powerful Vegeta has become and gets excited. He tells Sagambo that he'll have to reach the outer limits of his power before going to Earth, if he even has such limits. That's called foreshadowing. So Moro consumes planets while Goku and Vegeta continue their training until 2 months finally pass.
We had a time skip. I really forgot about that.
Have a final spar, and Merus is about to go all out. But before they can begin, Whis stops them. Whis explains that clashing at full power is considered a battle, so that would have broken Angel Law even if he called it training. Merus apologizes, but Whis is even more annoyed by the fact that Merus intended to do battle against Moro alongside Goku. Now that Goku knows Merus is an angel, everything makes sense. He asks Whis what happens if an angel breaks the laws, and Whis says they are erased from existence without a trace. It's
bullshit.
the only way an angel can die. Weirdly,
I hate it. 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 I don't like it, bro. All these fucking like writing crux. I hate that shit. Like why, bro? Just have them just, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Listen to the guy instructions. That's it. That's it. Like, okay, we say crash out. We like let's say like Bears told we to crash out. Go crash out, Bree. You know what I'm saying? And nothing gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen. He could crash out. You feel me? Like, damn, bro. Hate it, bro. I've never seen them boys really, you know, flex their power like talking about, bro. Ugh.
This implies that even Zeno can't remove them from existence, unless that's just a given. Something to note for the future, I guess. So Whis takes Merus back to Beerus's planet and leaves it to Goku
with his bowl cut.
The fight. The only issue is they leave Goku behind, so he has to figure out how to get back to Earth on his own. On Earth, the entire Galactic Patrol has arrived to fight the invading forces, as well as all the greatest fighters on Earth, minus Goten, Trunks, and the androids. The prisoners begin to spread across the planet, so everyone splits up to handle them. The main battle for now is Piccolo and Gohan versus 7-3, but before they even know they're fighting him, he uses the copied abilities of an invisible race to sneak up behind and grab their necks. Things may seem bad, but Gohan and Piccolo prepared for his copy ability, and since he can only use one copy ability at a time, they are able to outperform him with combination attacks. Pushed to the brink of death, 7-3 changes to Moro's
beat the
ability
dog shut that
again,
nigga.
but when he tries to absorb the key of the 2 in front of him, nothing happens. Android 17 and 718 are here actually, and they don't have ki, so they're the perfect opponents for 7-3 with this copy ability. It seems like the battle is going in Earth's favor, but then Moro and Sagambo make their way down as well. The human fighters have handled their initial foes, but soon they're overwhelmed by stronger
Big
enemies.
Mama.
As Moro and Sagambo touch down on Earth, Piccolo knows immediately that he's on a different level than the others. Before Moro can fight, Sagambo offers to do it himself, and Moro agrees, even granting the prisoner more of his power. With this much energy, everything went from great to hopeless on every front. Even with Gohan, Piccolo, and the androids fighting together, Sagambo is just way too powerful.
Ain't no way this nigga ragdolling my niggas like that, bro.
Desperate, Goku starts getting close enough to Earth to sense what's going on, but
he beating the dog shit out my niggas.
Krillin gambles it all and raises his ki as high as it can go in the hopes of Goku finding it. It works, and Goku teleports to Krillin just in time. With Goku now on Earth, he quickly goes around saving the other human fighters, then teleports to the main battlefield where he can easily handle Sagambo. Goku is actually moving so fast only Jocko and Moro can see him, a true testament to how much stronger he's gotten. Moro and Goku have a little bromance until Sagambo gets back up and interrupts, so Goku puts him down again.
I said get up, nigga.
Keeps getting back up. It turns out that Moro has given him more power and continues to give him even more power on top of that, but Sagambo's body can't handle it. After a few more power boosts, Sagambo drops dead, leaving only Moro for Goku to face. Goku gets angry at how Moro treated Sagambo, but he tells Moro he's ready to show the power he's gained from his training. In an instant, the rage leaves his face as he closes his eyes and returns to base form. When he opens his eyes, he's in Ultra Instinct Sign, the precursor to the technique of the gods. Goku and Moro begin to
put them hands up, nigga.
It seems that Goku has the upper hand. Moro's magic proves a little tricky, but it's nothing that Goku can't handle. Gohan tells his father to go all out, not worrying about damaging the Earth since they can fix it with the Dragon Balls. The same thing Goku said to Gohan in the Cell Saga. I'm sure this is the only Cell Saga reference. As the fight goes on, it becomes more even the more magic Moro uses, but Moro still hasn't tried absorbing Goku's ki. When he finally does try to get a lock on Goku to steal energy from him, Goku begins to move at top speed to avoid it. With Moro's main ability nullified, it seems like Goku can actually win the fight.
Beating the dog shot that nigga.
Whis and Merus are observing the battle. Whis praises Merus' training and asks if they'll see Goku's silver-haired form as well, but Merus says no. Back on Earth, Moro snickers and tells Goku energy absorption isn't his win condition. He's been holding back his power until this very moment. Once Moro powers up, he's easily able to grab Goku and drain his ki. Moro even noticed that Goku can't maintain the form for extended battles. With Goku back in his base, it seems hopeless, but thankfully Goku still has more power left, and what Moro said made him even more confident he can win this fight if he attacks with everything he has. Now, with both of them at full power, they're back to a virtually even fight. Merus and Whis aren't sure if Goku's strategy is the best, but Moro is stronger than Goku and Merus predicted, so he doesn't have a choice but to gamble it all on this. Back on Yardrat, Vegeta has finally mastered the technique he needs to beat Moro. He asks Vaibara to be teleported to Earth, but Yardrats are forbidden from teleporting off their planet, and even if they could, they can't teleport somewhere they've never been before. This is weird because Goku never met anyone on New Namek, nor has he been there before, but I guess the explanation of looking for key signatures like Piccolo's is good enough? I don't know. This tension is pretty forced. Anyway, even if these arbitrary rules weren't in place, Vaibara can't send Goku because he's using God Ki. So Vegeta just asks to be taught instant transmission since he needs to get to Earth as soon as using God. These arbitrary rules weren't in place, Vaibara can't sense Goku because he's using God Ki. So Vegeta just asks to be taught instant transmission since he needs to get to Earth as soon as possible. Goku tries to use as much power as he can, but relying on power alone only hinders Ultra Instinct, so he loses the fight.
Dynamic entity.
Sign. The androids step in to help since their energy can't be absorbed, which allows Goku to survive. On Yardrat, Vegeta desperately tries to lock onto Goku's ki, but he can't do it. Vaibara senses that Goku's ki has returned and offers to break their rules for this emergency, but Vegeta says he can do it. So he tries again, and after locking onto Goku's ki, he teleports off Yardrat and arrives on Earth. Android 17 is
really did instant transmission, man. That shit was
but
crazy.
they weren't strong enough to beat Moro.
He really did
Vegeta
instant transmission,
appears on
bro.
the battlefield
Yeah.
right after. Goku is shocked to see him use instant transmission, but he assures Goku that he probably can never use it again. Vegeta then has the androids back off and
Man, you gotta learn that. You better go learn that shit.
Vegeta transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yes, it's in the manga. It happened in the Tournament of Power, just like the anime, and charges in. Even after talking big, Vegeta's first attack barely phases Moro. It seems like he was just hyping himself up with nothing to support it. Everyone thinks Vegeta is going crazy since he clearly can't win, but don't worry, Piccolo assures everyone that Vegeta has never been one to misread an opponent's strength. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Piccolo, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, nigga.
That's just too funny. Anyways,
that is funny.
As Vegeta continues to fight, it becomes clear that Moro is being worn down
backhand.
and Vegeta is starting to deal damage. Goku is the first to realize it, and he knows what technique Vegeta is using. It's forced spirit fission. Vegeta tells Moro he's liberated all the souls he's devoured. It's like Moro's planet-eating power or a spirit bomb in reverse. Goku explains to the others that forced spirit fission tears things apart that were combined through fusion or absorption. Vegeta even says he could separate Piccolo, Nail, and Kami if he wanted to. This is cool, but
that
it
is cool.
A tiny and annoying issue as well. If Goku knew about this technique since he was on Yardrat, wouldn't he think it useful to learn after facing beings like Cell or Boo who literally absorb people? It would have been much better if him knowing about the technique just wasn't included, I think. Anyway, Vegeta is flirting with Goku instead of focusing on the battle like the tsundere that he is until Moro jumps back into the fight. There's still nothing he can do, and Moro's body begins to return to its old state. At this rate, he'll die from old age rather than the fight at hand. As the energy returns to the planets they were stolen from, some will be restored, but those who were dead for too long will sadly remain dead. New Namek is a case where people did get revived despite being dead for over 2 months. Eska thinks it's the Dragon Balls protecting them, and I'm not going to complain about this, but it is weird. All this weird stuff, by the way, has been happening in one chapter. I don't know what was going on this month. Piccolo rambles about how Vegeta has become a better person and how Goku hasn't changed since day one, something I vehemently disagree with, though it isn't worth getting into here. Then Moro and Vegeta talk about going to hell, and Vegeta calls himself a villain, something that hasn't really been the case since the Buu saga. Again, this is still the same chapter, so the weird choices in dialogue and lore are just continuing. After that passes, Moro uses his magic to escape, and he fries Shirameka and devours 7-3. This causes Moro to transform and become even stronger than he was before, since 7-3 had a backup of Moro saved within him, power and all. That's right, Moro has achieved some sort of perfection, you could say, by absorbing an android. That sounds vaguely familiar. With this new strength, Moro is easily able to handle Vegeta, and now there's no one that can oppose him. Vegeta gets back up and tries to use Force Spirit Fission again, but Moro has seen through the technique, realizing that Vegeta needs to inflict damage in order for it to work, so he just has to avoid his attacks. Gohan says it's fine since 7-3's copy ability only lasts 30 minutes, so they can stall him out, but Moro tells them that 7-3's copy is simply returning to the original, so no such time limit should exist. A similar thing happened with Burj Zamas in the Dragon Ball Super manga, so this makes sense. Then Moro even grabs Vegeta's neck and
back of the
his
neck,
abilities as well. He uses a big bang attack to finish the Saiyan Prince, and Piccolo even notes that with Force Spirit Fission, Moro can even nullify fusion. With no one left to fight, Dende makes the courageous decision as Earth's god to go down and help them by healing everyone. Krillin has a bag of Senzu and is trying his best to make it back to them as well. As those two make their way over, the main battle hasn't stopped. Gohan and Piccolo make an opening for Goku to use an instant transmission Kamehameha, and if that wasn't enough of a reference, Moro just regenerates from it like Cell does. Then he stabs his newly created arm through Goku's chest. Also, Moro makes up some bullshit about having 7-3's old copy abilities forever. Why? Who knows? It literally doesn't make sense. He could have just grabbed Piccolo's neck again to regenerate. Then he uses Piccolo's telepathy so he can listen in on Dende, who's telling Piccolo he's coming to heal them. Because of that, Moro creates a barrier around the battlefield, so Krillin and Dende are now locked out. One by one, Moro starts to finish everyone off, so only Jocko is left. Dende watches from inside the barrier and
you under arrest
until it opens in front of him, and an angel tells him it isn't over yet. Then we see Merus save Jocko at the last second, imbuing a blaster blaster shot with his own energy. Before Moro can see what happened, all the injured fighters were moved somewhere else so they could be healed by Dende. Merus then begins to battle Moro, and the Planet Eater notes that Merus has no detectable energy, even though he did before. Merus is actually using his God Key, and because of it, he's actually doing well. Meanwhile, Whis and Beerus are over with Dende and the others. They were the ones who got them away from Moro, but with that done, Beerus says they're going to Bulma's place for some food. Dende begins to heal everyone, starting with Goku. It takes a little bit longer because of the type of wound he has, but
you got a hole in this chest, man.
When he learns that Merus is fighting Moro, though, he flies over immediately. Goku stops Merus before he disappears and takes over the fight with Ultra Instinct Sign, but it simply isn't enough for an even stronger Moro. Goku is frustrated that he couldn't master Ultra Instinct, but Merus tells him one final push should be all he needs. While they're talking, Moro grabs Merus' neck to try and copy his abilities, but Merus cuts off Moro's hand before he could copy them. Merus retaliates by using his angel powers to seal away Moro's copy ability. I know it looks like he's just destroying the crystals, but it's specifically called a sealing technique, which explains why he can't just regenerate them. Beerus can sense that Merus is using his angel powers and tells Whis they're heading back to stop him. On the battlefield, Merus begins to explain how the Galactic Patrol changed him and made him grow a sense of justice. Even beyond that, meeting Goku and his friends solidified those ideals. Merus begins to charge one final attack and begins to think back to a conversation he had with Goku about Goku's constant heroics. Goku denies any heroism and talks as if it's all selfish desire that just happens to work out in the end. Again, I disagree with this being in the original manga, as he often did things for others first, then himself if it works out that way, but that's a video for a different day. Moro tries to stop Merus with a large energy ball,
through that shit.
But Merus flies straight through it and seals away the final crystal. With that attack, Merus gives Goku words of encouragement and asks him to protect the universe he's come to love. A menacing aura engulfs Goku as rage begins to boil within him. His emotions begin to swell as he talks about how Merus fought for the sake of the entire universe. But with a deep breath, he calms himself down. He asks Jocko why he joined the Galactic Patrol, and Jocko tells him to preserve peace in the galaxy. And the outfits were cool. Goku is happy that his main reason is the same as Merus, and he says that since he's in the Galactic Patrol as well, protecting the universe is his job too. Moro gets back up, and Goku tells him he'll carry out Merus' will and beat him. Then, his power begins to flare up. A giant aura engulfs the battlefield before dissipating to reveal Goku with silver hair. Just to recap, a character introduced in this arc died to the main villain and left words of encouragement leading to a transformation. I'll let you figure out what that's a parallel to. The power of Ultra Instinct has a strange calmness to it, and it instinctively terrifies Moro. Any attack Moro tries just can't hit Goku, and every attack of Goku's lands stronger than ever before. Moro powers up to full in hopes of closing the gap, but Goku is simply too far ahead. Goku lands a powerful punch that sends shockwaves across the entire Earth, and there's just no way for Moro to even begin to fight back. As Moro is on the brink of death, he begs for his life. Goku asks Jocko if Moro was sentenced to death, and after hearing that he was, he resigns from the Galactic Patrol in favor of fighting him like an Earthling. Krillin finally makes it to the battlefield, and Goku, in one of my least favorite scenes, takes the Senzu from him, giving one to Moro in exchange for him returning to prison. The context here is different, but if you want to say this is a Cell Saga parallel, I wouldn't blame you. So Moro agrees to Goku's conditions, but after eating his Senzu, he betrays Goku as he obviously would, and that terrible moment is made by Goku's Ultra Instinct hardening his body automatically to protect him from Moro's attack, immediately breaking the planet.
That nigga shit really broke, right?
The most badass.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
After breaking his hand on Goku's body, they begin to talk, and Goku is disappointed Moro will never be able to change. He knows he has to kill him now after they're done talking. He asks Moro one more time if he's willing to return to prison quietly, but that's when Moro sees the hand that Merus chopped off earlier, and he says he's never going back. So, Goku says he has no choice but to kill him to uphold Merus' will. Moro asks who Merus really was, and Goku basically just explains everything. Now, knowing that Merus could use the same ability as Goku, he quickly pulls the hand that grabbed Merus' neck over to himself, and he begins to transform. His hair turns silver as well, and he begins to use Merus' Ultra Instinct. This is another parallel to Cell, who gained power like Gohan's after becoming Super Perfect Cell. They begin to fly around the Earth at full speed, clashing as they do, but As the fight goes on, Moro's body starts to inflate strangely. Goku tells him it's like what happened to Sagambo. His body just isn't trained to hold that much power. Moro has to give up Merus' powers or be destroyed by them. Moro says he has no limits. Remember that foreshadowing from earlier? And begins to seek a body that can contain the power. And eventually he uses his magic to merge with the Earth itself. Whis explains that Moro being merged with the planet means they share the same fate now. If Moro is destroyed, the Earth will be destroyed as well, and the resulting energy might even destroy the whole galaxy. So basically, our protagonist didn't finish the villain when they had the chance, leading to them potentially self-destructing along with the Earth. Do I really need to say what that's a parallel to? Moro then begins to absorb energy from everyone touching the planet, and that energy swell within him will be a problem if this isn't handled quickly. Beerus decides he'll help Goku finish the fight, but right as he's about to, Whis gets a summon from the Grand Priest, likely to do with Merus. Before they leave, Whis tells Goku the way to beat Moro and save the Earth is to destroy the crystal on his head. If done properly, it'll release Merus' copied abilities. With that, Beerus and Whis leave, but Moro begins to hide the crystal in his expanding body. That's when Vegeta flies in and begins to punch the Earth to use Force Spirit Vision. As the power leaves Moro, the crystal reappears and Goku flies in to finish the fight. However, Moro manages to stop Goku before he reaches the crystal, and he sucks the power out of Goku, forcing him back to base form. Piccolo asks Vegeta if he can use Force Spirit Vision in reverse, and he says it's possible. So they donate their ki to Goku, as do everyone on the lookout, and even Goten and Trunks. But it isn't enough. Goku can only return to Super Saiyan Blue with that much power. Now it seems truly hopeless. They begin to discuss other options, but Moro has gone insane and will likely blow up on his own, even if they do nothing.
That nigga own one, bro.
The amount of divine power makes its way towards the battlefield, more than enough for Goku to finish the fight. Jocko had gotten the Great Lord of Lords, but that isn't whose key this is. The Great Lord of Lords found Oob and had him donate the divine energy that reincarnated from Ki. Vegeta gives Goku the divine power, and with it, Goku creates a giant...
This nigga really got God key, bro. What the fuck? Oh, Suicide no Goku.
As his real body delivers the final punch, ending Moro and saving the day. Afterwards, Buu returns to normal and forgets his time as the Great Lord of Lords. The Dragon Balls are used to fix the universe, and the Galactic Patrol have an award ceremony where Goku, Vegeta, Jocko, and even Merus are given awards. It's revealed that Shin asked to exchange his own life for Merus. The Grand Priest was moved by his gesture and erased Merus himself temporarily, then restored him as a mortal to save him. So Merus now has a lifespan and no more angel powers. Can he still use Ultra Instinct? Who knows? With that settled, the Galactic Patrol celebrate as Beerus and Supreme Kai are punished for allowing an angel to be lost. Peace has returned to the universe.
Damn, my fault. I ain't trying to go do that.
In Dragon Ball Super, even with my nitpicks, by the way. Maybe you should pick up the manga and check it out yourself. Make sure to like and...
Yeah, I like this arc too, yeah, because I had my nitpicks as well, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh man, but damn, I forgot. Damn, that really that was a lot of Cell references, man, from the Cell saga. That shit crazy. Oh man, but then yeah, we're gonna do Granola next though. See that boy Ultra Ego. Oh man, but yeah, Moro's a cool arc. You know what I'm saying? W design for a villain, something different. You know what I'm saying, for with the design and whatnot. W's. Granola, yeah, we have more lore. Even this shit brought lore too, low key too, because 10 million years, crazy. Moro, the War Eaters and shit. Oh man. New Angel Merus. He a mortal, a filthy mortal. That's just so like, bro, niggas cannot use their full. That shit crazy, bro. Not even just for training, bro. That shit crazy. At least for training, at least. You know what I'm saying? Let them boys slide with that at least, bro. But then we could at least see, Whis flex his shit, bro. Imagine if an angel goes full power, they destroy their universe like just instantly, like that. That's probably why they can't do that shit. Probably, who knows? I don't know, bro. Cause they never tell us. Put it in the guidebook, bro. That's why they can't use their full power, bro. Cause they go full power, bro. Their universe gone. I was like, just tell us something, man. Tell us something. But yeah, okay, yeah. Ooh, got key. Okay, damn, I forgot all about that shit. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I watched this shit. Oh my god. So we go past Z. Oh my god. No pun intended. So what? Uber's immortal. You know what I'm saying? The first human, I guess, right now. You feel me? Man, the God Key. see, I need them to go past Z. Feel me? I need them to see that. Cause oh my god, cause now it's like Goku could go train. Oh wait, Goku could sense that shit. And oh wait, hold on, he got God Ki inside of him. Train his ass, you know what I'm saying? Even more. Like, wait, hold up. As he training, he like, this nigga got God Ki. Like, oh shit. Crazy. It'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then I don't know. They might do some crazy shit with GT like they did. You know, maybe Oobs absorbs blah 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 Majin Buu and whatnot. Yeah, I just need them to go past Z. I don't know what they're gonna do or when the manga's coming back, but please come back. I just wanna I wanna know, man. But anyway, thanks for watching. You guys enjoy this reaction, man. Hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Roll to 3K. So you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Follow you on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channels. Link in the description down below. Got the Carthu. You know what I'm saying? Get bro to 3 million. Cause I think he had 2 million, right? No. I like give 2 million first and then 3 million. Okay. But yeah, love y'all. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.